Hello, welcome to the BDI Review. My name is Dan, aka the Boogey Man, and we're going to be talking about something special today because it's a Halloween special, and I'm joined by my guest, Amy, aka Puggleborn. Is it?
Puggleborn, yeah.
Puggleborn, yeah.
I don't know what it means either.
No,
I'm good.
Good stuff. Well, thanks for coming on and talking about this with me today. I know it was a little bit last minute as well, but
that's all right.
Yeah, it's good.
Best under pressure.
Yeah, great. That's what ADHD. I'm great under pressure.
Yeah, same here. That's exactly what it is. We thrive in chaos.
Yeah, exactly. Even though I don't want the chaos, I would like it to be quiet. But here we are.
I mean, yeah, but then it's quiet so that I can do nothing.
Yeah.
But if you want me to do stuff, yeah, just
I will
chuck
bring
a little
chaos.
bit of chaos at
I
me.
will chuck all the chaos your way. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, if you ever want me back, I mean, let's see how it goes. But if you ever want me back, make sure it's last minute and you tell me like the day before. I watched the movie this morning, so
really?
Yeah, this is where we're at.
Good stuff. Oh, so talking about the movie, we're going to be talking about Trick or Treat because my followers on Instagram wanted me to talk about this. I put up a poll of like 5 different movies, and they picked Trick or Treat. And yeah, so I'm also going ahead. I want to say everyone spoilers because we're just going to talk about this whole film because it's what 15 years old at this point, nearly something like that.
I think so.
Even more, maybe. So yeah,
I can't maths. Maths is bad, but yeah, it's old.
It came out some time ago. But yeah, Trick or Treat. So, had you seen it before? You watched it this morning?
This is the one night.
Don't forget your costume.
All sorts of things. Roam free.
I'd seen it maybe like 5 years ago, so it wasn't fresh in my memory.
Right.
But yeah, I watched it again this morning. I remember liking it.
Yeah.
And I confirmed that this morning, so that's good.
So you liked it?
I liked it.
Good.
I like it.
it.
Let's just get that out there nice and early. I liked it.
Yeah, good, because it'd be weird, because I like it, and if you didn't like it, there would have been a problem.
This would have been awkward.
Yeah, just like most of my life. But,
there were bits of it I didn't like. I didn't like the whole thing, and we'll get into them.
Yeah,
but
we will.
You know, most of it overall as a vibe, I enjoyed it.
Well, so going forward, I'll just say the little plot. It's like an anthology kind of film. It's several stories over one night in Halloween weaved together that all kind of interlink with this one character coming through and being like either active or passive on all of them, which is like Sammy, the little pumpkin guy.
Always check your candy.
Adorable.
I know, he's so cute.
So cute.
Everyone stands over Art the Clown, which I get it, but Sammy's still like he should be a bigger icon than he is. He's so cute. This little weird pumpkin thing.
Yeah, but that's the problem, isn't it? Because cute isn't a word that you should be. Oh.
No, I've disappeared apparently.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Welcome back.
I don't know what happened there. Actually, my phone was actually leaned on this, so maybe he heard me. And yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he destroyed your camera.
Yeah,
but yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Because cute isn't a word that you're supposed to put with a movie like this. No. So maybe that's why he didn't catch on quite as much, because he's just too adorable.
He is. He's so cute. And if I was 3'4", I would dress as him as Halloween. But
I mean, you still could.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I might. You know what? I'll get on my knees and I'll do something.
Yeah, just walk around on your knees for a bit, and that'll work. Sack over your head. Yeah. Perfect.
It's like every other day. So let's go into show like the 3. Let's do it again. I'll edit the crap out of this because this is really irritating me.
It's fine.
Right, don't do it again for fuck's sake. I don't know why it's doing that. Right, where were we? What were we going to do?
Where were we? Trick or Treat. We watched a movie.
Yeah, we watched Trick or Treat. I might not even whatever. So like yes, the three different stories, and it opens kind of like with a little bookend. It's got the rules of Halloween in it, or what you're supposed to do. Mm-hmm. Technically, that's kind of what like the stories are all built around.
Yeah.
So it's like always checking your candy, don't take your decorations down, and don't be an asshole to trick or treaters. This is what I could take.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Pretty fair.
I could do that all year round. I'm not going to be a dickhead to trick or treaters all year round. I'm not going to take my Halloween decorations down ever. So I think I'm safe.
Permanent Halloween in my flat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Why
all
would
the
you?
time.
Yeah. I was speaking to someone yesterday, and they were like, "Oh, I've just put my Christmas decorations up."
So no.
It's not even been Halloween.
I won't even talk about Christmas until the 1st of November.
No, 24th December.
Then it's a bit early. Oh yeah, that's when I do my Christmas shopping. I do my Christmas shopping on Christmas Eve, and if I can't get it on Christmas Eve, then it's not worth buying. But I definitely will not be talking about Christmas other than right this moment until after Halloween.
Yeah,
that's fine. That's fine. Now
well,
it's your fault.
Go back. Yeah, sorry, everything's my fault. We'll go back to Halloween. We'll go back to Trick or Treat because, like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I'd seen this a bunch of times. It's one of those I watch it every Halloween season.
Okay.
So it's one of those that's on my list. So
yeah,
I was very familiar with it, but I did watch it again last night. The segments themselves as well. So we've got 3 segments. We've got one where a principal kills a young boy who he hates by the sounds of it.
He does. I mean, I do too.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a douchebag. He's literally just going around knocking people's lanterns down, and that's not cool, bro. Yeah. So I kind of get it, but then I don't really. I need motive. I'm a true crime podcast host. I need motive.
Yeah.
I need motive. And there wasn't one, so I didn't really understand. I don't get it. What's his motive?
For me, I think because he was the principal of the school.
Okay.
So he's the principal of the school. They say hello, principal, blah blah blah. So I reckon.
Yeah.
For me, it's just like he's just sick of the kids and this little kid.
Okay.
That's how I took it.
I do get that. That makes sense.
And he's got that little boy as well.
Who is annoying.
Yeah. Oh, that kid is so fucking annoying.
Just stop shouting out the window.
Yeah.
Like, how many times do I have to say it? Be quiet.
Yeah.
Shh, be quiet.
Why?
You'll bother the neighbors.
Okay.
Just shut.
Just zip it.
If only it was that easy. And then people ask me why I don't have kids, and I just want to show them that clip.
Yeah.
If I was burying a body and a child wouldn't shut up, I'd be pretty annoyed.
I remember I had the same feelings when they're doing that whole bit and he goes to, stab, and you think, oh my God, he's going to kill the kid. I had that same moment this morning because obviously it had been a while since I watched it. And it was exactly the same. I was so gutted when I realised that he just hadn't stabbed his kid. Man.
It's like I get the feeling that they kind of do it every year. And
yeah. And then the kid never gets killed.
No. I also kind of get the feeling that, this principal really must hate kids. Then why are you a principal?
Yeah, pick a different job.
Yeah, there's loads of jobs that don't involve kids.
Yeah, or does he only hate kids since his wife died?
Oh, maybe. Because
that could be, that could be a trigger.
Maybe his wife was killed in a tragic child accident.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
So many, a child avalanche smothered my wife to death.
It's, it kills 1 American every year.
F in the chat for that 1 American. But, so that one's kind of good. I enjoy that one. And then it goes to the second one, which is one of the ones that a lot of people remember, which is the bus driver segment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So there's that big one where it's the story of sometime in the past, this child this bus driver who drove children who had special needs on the bus was paid to off the kids by the sounds of it in some kind of way. And an accident happens, kid goes off, the bus goes off like a ravine. And then we're set on this night where this insufferable girl bullies this clearly autistic girl and takes her to there and where this bus was and decides to torment her.
Yeah, Rhonda. I love Rhonda.
Yeah.
I'm just going to put that out there. I think Rhonda was me, maybe. We won't say how many years ago, but quite a few years ago. So I feel for Rhonda, but I didn't know this until I was doing my research this morning because I'm very prepared, don't you know? Cool. And all of the children that played the children on the bus actually were children that had injuries or special needs. Right. So that was pretty cool. That's like a cool little thing.
Halloween school bus massacre.
But yeah, I know it's early to say because we haven't discussed the others yet, but I think that was my least. I know it's the one it's remembered for, but it's probably my least favourite story out of all of them, to be honest.
Yeah, it's probably my least favourite as well, to be honest.
Maybe it's because of the bullying. I'm not a fan of the
I mean,
narrative.
Yeah, as a neurodivergent person myself, I was very uncomfortable watching it. I mean, I
Yeah.
also kind of this whole thing of what is it with American bullies? Why are they so just awful? I don't get it.
I don't know. British bullies are pretty awful too.
Yeah.
I don't think we get off the chain that easily.
No, we're pretty bad.
But yeah, no, this is unnecessarily cruel. And she seems so nice. Like when you're following her around and she's collecting the jack-o'-lanterns and she says it's for UNICEF, which I obviously cottoned on pretty soon was, you know, rubbish.
Yeah.
But, you know, she's going around, she's all nice. And then this nice lad comes along and you think, oh, okay, you know, maybe they're just having a fun time at the lake or the quarry or wherever it is that this bus has fallen into. And then she suddenly gets really mean, like very quickly.
It's a switch, like pretty much.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't happy about that. And like I say, I think it's probably because I relate to Rhonda and her love of Halloween and dressed as witch and all of that. I get it. So
and if she came up to me going like, do you want to know a fact? I'd be like, yeah, tell me. What do you know?
You're damn straight. I want to know a fact.
Yeah. She was just dropping facts left, right, and centre. I was like, I love this kid.
This kid is an encyclopedia of Halloween, and what's not to love about that?
Yeah, it's great. But they all get their comeuppance in the end now. Even the boy who was trying to be nice, but even then, he was in on it, so he deserved it, I guess.
Yeah, I don't think any of the other kids, other than I can't remember her name, but she's got a very stereotypical American high school girl bully name as well. I can't remember it right now. I think she's the only one that does deserve it. Everyone else just seems kind of tagging
Peer pressured,
along.
maybe.
Peer pressured, yeah. There's a moral to this story.
Yeah, don't go along with the popular kid.
No, they're often wrong and are only popular in high school.
Yeah, exactly. So then there's two more segments in there.
Yeah.
So there's the one that kind of weaves through all of them is the girls dressing up and going to a party in the woods.
Which sounds so normal when you say it like that.
I mean, that's kind of the idea of it, isn't it? It's just
they dress up as... Okay, so I did, when I was watching this again, it really annoys me because they dress up as Disney princesses.
Yep.
That's not scary.
No.
It's not what Halloween's about.
I mean, if you've ever seen Mean Girls, you know that this is exactly what Halloween is about.
No, that's about wearing lingerie and some sort of animal ears. But, yeah, no. It's annoying.
But the point is they're trying to lure people in. They're trying to lure men in to this trap that they've set.
That's true. Yeah, I did just think they were slutty to start off with, but it turns out that they have a purpose. So I think there's more to that story.
A double thing that part of that segment that does annoy me is it's the girl, like the main girl in that story is like the girl from X-Men. I can't remember her name. I'll put it down here somewhere.
Anna Paquin, I think it is.
There you go. I don't need to put it there anymore.
I'm good like
save me a Google.
You're welcome.
And they're all the way through. They're going, oh, you're a virgin, and oh this and all that. And she's like, oh, I don't feel. She's hot, and she acts like she's not.
Yeah, there's no way she's an actual virgin.
Yeah, and I also hate that kind of thing. Oh, I'm not used to this. It's like, I'm sorry, but you're one of the most attractive people I've ever seen. When X-Men came out, and I saw it at the cinema, this is how old I am. I had a massive crush on her as a teen. And yeah, it's just I don't like that in films as well. They're like, oh, I'm just so unattractive and unappealing. It's like, shut up.
Yeah,
No,
you're not.
or
they make it so that they wear glasses.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not bitter about it.
No.
But they like put glasses on them, and they're like, oh, they're so nerdy and uncool. And then to become hot, they take the glasses off.
Yeah. Take your glasses off, put your hair down.
Yeah, no, that's not how it works.
Yeah.
That just doesn't happen.
No, come on. We all know what's happening here. Just drop the charade. But that ends up with them being werewolves. And it was this whole ritual thing that they were going through. And
and I expected vampires the entire time, and then werewolves.
And the vampire we did get, which was the principal.
Yeah.
Coming back. Which kind of like it's that thing like it drops the Eve at the start where he's like, oh, I've got a date tonight, so I can't do this such and such with you with his son. And his thing's actually he's dressing up as a weird vampire and going out and biting women. And
I mean, it sounds like a fun date to me, but
don't threaten me with a good time. But,
I've already got the teeth. Yeah. I like that though. I like that you get a little bit of his. You get a little bit of his story within their story, because he obviously has his first victim, who we don't really know much about. She just gets left with a load of drunks bleeding out, and then I guess that's kind of so we feel like he deserves it, maybe. Yeah,
I mean, I think he did.
If it wasn't for killing the kid anyway.
Yeah, I mean, for murdering the child, obviously being a complete douche, and leaving that and just bleeding that woman out. Yeah, you got what he deserved. He was being a creep.
Yeah,
even if you take away the murder stuff and the biting stuff, he's being a bit of a creep.
And there's definitely an age difference there as well. Like, he's going after way younger girls. So, not that there's a crime in that, but, you know, don't be creepy about
Stay in
it.
your lane, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take the mask off, and who are you?
Exactly. You're just Principal Nobody.
You're Principal Wilkins.
Hey, Principal Wilkins.
No one wants to be bitten by him.
No. I was like, just stay away from me and my children. So he gets his comeuppance. They're all werewolves in the end, and it was this whole ritual thing where it was actually her first kill, not her first time as becoming a woman, as it said.
Just becoming a wolf, not a woman.
Yes, becoming a wolf. First time.
I mean, it might have been her first. She might actually. No, I think we've established she's not really a virgin.
No, she's not. No, and that's fine.
That's okay. Even if she was, it would be fine.
Yeah, everything's fine.
It's cool.
Your body, your choice. So
exactly. Your werewolf, your choice.
Yeah, exactly. And then it goes into another segment. So the final one, which is actually my favourite because it's got the most Sammy in it, of the neighbour from the start in the first segment, the old man who hates Halloween, hates trick-or-treaters, and is just at his home getting drunk, which actually sounds pretty badass for Halloween. And he gets home invaded by Sammy.
Yeah. Because you see that, don't you, in the first little story where he's having to go at him about being in the garden, and then you see someone or something attack him through the window, and Principal Wilkins, yet again proving that he deserves to be eaten by werewolves, just goes, all right, well, sorry, buddy, but this ain't my problem. And it's quite a long time until you actually find out why that is, and I quite like that because I still remembered it, and my memory's very short, so I quite appreciate that. But I think this is probably I like the werewolf story, but more from a, you know, pretty ladies point of view as opposed to a it's a good story point of view. So I think this is probably my favourite story as well, and he's definitely got the right idea about Halloween. Like, why not stay home and get drunk? I mean, arguably so you don't get killed by a kid, but
I mean, it's one of those where, like, it turns out that he was the bus driver from all those years ago from the other segment, where they're going like, oh, no one knows what happened to him, and he's burning all the evidence that night. It's all the papers and the news and everything. He's chucking that. So that's kind of cool, and it has that kind of roundabout. Everything links up really well. It wasn't just happening on that night. It is. There's a reason behind it, and he learns his lesson about how, you know, what you should do on Halloween. Just give trick-or-treaters candy.
Yeah, I like that it's not a deeper lesson. You know, a lot of movies, they try and do like a really deep meaning of life, be a better person type lesson. And this is literally just, no, give kids sweets on Halloween because that's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. And I appreciate that message.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. I wish
simple.
People, I mean,
easy to understand.
I mean, if people can find my door, I will be giving them sweets.
I've got sweets ready. I live in a tiny little village. I actually live in Eastwick. So if you're a, you know, Witches of Eastwick fan, hi. But yeah, so I don't get very many trick-or-treaters because there's basically just not that many people that live here. But I'm always prepared. I always decorate and I always have sweets. Not because of this film, but now because of this film.
Now you've got an extra reason. Just in case someone tries to stab you with a candy bar with a razor blade in it.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't want that.
No, nobody does. Well, I'm sure, you know what? There will be one person that will be like, that's actually my kink.
Yeah, I'm into it. I've got a weird fact about, again, this is just ADHD brain holding things that it doesn't really need. So all of the candy in the film is made up. It's not real. They couldn't use real candy bars like, you know, a lot of films do, because obviously there's razor blades in it, and it it's poisoned and all this kind of stuff. So they had to make it all up. So like all of the cast and crew just got together and made up a load of candy names so that they can make fake wrappers for the candy.
Love that. And it's
pretty cool, right?
Yeah, it's great. That's really fun. I like that kind of stuff and that kind of attention to detail. I'd love to spend the day just coming up with candy bar names.
I think it was probably so they didn't get sued.
Yeah,
but
still, sounds like
it's still fun. Yeah.
So, I think we should call this a splorp bar.
Yeah.
It's got nougat in it and caramel. Splorp.
It doesn't sound great.
You sure? I'm like, hey, do you want to nibble on my splorp?
I'm confused. No, I think it's still a no.
Talking about candy.
I think it's still a no.
Okay.
But only because I don't like nougat. That's all it is.
You don't like nougat. Okay. What do you like? Chocolate?
I like chocolate. I like chocolate, but I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm one of those people.
Oh no.
I know. Yeah, I know. It's my curse, and I live with it. But I bought the Trick or Treaters Haribo this year, like the mini bags of Haribo. You can't go wrong with Haribo, right? Like
kids and grown-ups love it so.
The happy world of Haribo. Exactly.
God, that rhyme slaps. Anyway,
wow.
It's also like kind of bookended, like so the start and the end of the film are bookended with the couple.
Yeah.
Which is the one lesson of don't take your Halloween decorations down early, because that one woman gets absolutely fucked up in there.
That's a great kill. I like that kill.
Yeah.
I like that those three kids are just walking along the street. They witness a murder, but they don't really witness a murder because there's a shoot over it.
Yeah.
It's
they
great.
They just see a thing and they're like, oh, scary Halloween.
Yeah, but they still run away.
Yeah. I mean, it'd probably be pretty freaky as a child to see that, regardless if it was real or not.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. But it's a very good kill.
I just like that while all this is happening, the husband is upstairs, falling asleep watching porn.
Yeah. I think that might be the most confusing part of this entire movie.
Yeah, it's about this, like, they get home and she's like, go up and put the video on.
Yeah.
And then
I mean, if you're going to all the effort of actually putting a video on that you've clearly recorded from somewhere, because it's, what does it say on it? Something like nature show, or it's something really like badly disguised. But he actually goes up, makes the effort to put a video in a video player, which again, I'm maybe showing my age, but is a faff, and then falls asleep.
Yeah.
Like, who does that? Nobody does that.
Also, the amount of decorations that are in their yard, that tape is finishing, you're going to bed.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's the next day before she's done.
He's playing it solo.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. He's having a 4-knuckle shuffle and he's going to bed.
He's going to sleep. And she is still out there taking decorations down because apparently it would upset her mum. What?
Yeah. The whole street is Halloween. I don't get it.
Yeah,
also,
we need to send Sammy after her mum, I think.
Yeah. Also, if you don't like Halloween, why have you put that many decorations up?
Well, he obviously does, doesn't he? He obviously likes Halloween.
Okay, yeah.
Although I have no idea what he's supposed to be. He's a robot, clearly. But what's
he's just got like a collar on of some sort and then a turtleneck jumper.
Yeah, he's Steve Jobs.
He's Steve Jobs, the scariest man in existence.
That freaked me out.
Yeah. Oh my God, Steve Jobs is back! Yeah. But overall, I really like it. Like I said, some of the segments are better than others. So I think it is that last one that is my favourite. But overall, I really enjoy this one. It's a really fun film to watch. It's just one of those, it's just fun.
It's not overcomplicated. No. I think I like the fact that it's all these little stories, but I also like the fact that they interconnect and you can kind of like you catch yourself like pointing out characters from other stories in the background, and that's quite cool. But yeah, like I say, it's just a very simple. I think scary films a lot of the time try a little bit too hard to be a bit psychological and get you to think too much, and this just doesn't do that, and it's a better film for it. It's
just simple. It's just, here's a fun story, here it is, enjoy it, and we've linked them all together, have a laugh. And exactly. I like that, and they've been trying to do another one for a very long time. It's never happened, but they have. I think they've just either announced or released that it's coming to graphic novel form. So there's like a Trick or Treat 2 that's coming out as a graphic novel kind of thing. So that's kind of like fun. So
that's good to hear, but I would like a second movie.
Yeah, I would too. I'd definitely watch another one of these.
I'd watch another
one. And they could do it.
given that literally just before we started recording, I was like, I don't like sequels, but I would watch the sequel then.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it doesn't sound like a sequel. It'd just be like, here's another bunch of stories, another bunch of stories. It's not a continuing one story.
Exactly. Don't change the format, because the little 4-story thing is good. And again, that might just be ADHD talking, but I enjoy that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would definitely welcome a second one.
Yeah, me too. But cool. So yeah, I mean, I usually give them a rating out of 10. So I give it a rating of, to me, it's like, this is an 8 out of 10. I really like it.
That's high.
I know, but that's how much I enjoy it.
Okay.
Go all out,
I mean,
big swing.
I'm not going to go that high. I'm going to go 7.
Yeah.
But that's high for me. I'm very critical.
Yeah, well, it's still high.
Still high. It's still good.
Though. Yeah.
It's worth a rewatch.
An average is 7.5. So that's that's good. Still up there. It's good.
It's a pass.
Yeah. Thanks. I'm glad we passed.
Yes.
But, thank you very much for coming on. So if people want to find you, where can they find you?
They can find me on Instagram. I am Puggleborn. And if you are into true crime, macabre, and if you're watching horror movies, and you probably are, then you can also find me on Horror House True Crime and Macabre. That's the name of my podcast, and you can find us anywhere you get your podcasts.
Well, and I'll link all that down below for you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks very much for coming on. And
thanks for having me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hope we'll do it again soon.
Absolutely.
Right. And I shall leave it there. I'll see you again.
Awesome.